everyone, so today I'm doing a chit chat get ready with me and I'm going to try out the new Natural collection by Too Faced. So this palette here, I'm gonna sneeze. So this palette here, and then also the little highlighters, and I've heard such mixed reviews, so I thought I would give you guys my personal opinions on these products, like first impressions, and then you can weigh in to see if it's worth it. I believe these are quite expensive, like $30 or something I think. And then this palette is freaking awesome. Like the colors are beautiful, I'll show you soon, but I just love the packaging. Usually I feel like Too Faced often brings out palettes and they're quite big and bulky. However, this one is so thin, like it's still quite big. It's not too big though, like it's kind of like, you know, Morphe sized or whatever, but it's just so thin and compact, so it's a lot easier to store, which is a thumbs up from me already. I'm excited to try it. The packaging is so cute, I love it. I also got some other new stuff. I want to try out this like new lip scrub I got from Lush because it smells so good. And this bath bomb here, I don't know what it's called off the top of my head, but oh my god. The Easter one. Anyway, I'm gonna pin back my hair and do this lip scrub and then get started with the makeup. And I'm just gonna do like a full face, and I feel like doing something kind of dramatic. Okay, so this is vegan. It is called the chocolate lip scrub. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, as you guys know, but I love the smell. This is like orange chocolate smelling. It smells so good. I don't even like orange chocolate, but orange chocolate scent, so good. So I just wanted to try it out. Oh my god, it's so good. My lips and skin have been struggling over the last like couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm wondering if it's like the change in weather that's made my lips super cracked and ugly and my skin ugly, because it's like all of a sudden gone freezing here in New Zealand, like so cold. In my city anyway. Feels so good. Sorry, I just kind of yelled. This works amazing. Thumbs up. And I'm gonna put on a little bit of my lip oil. Actually, should I do my eye makeup first? So as you guys know, the Smashbox Photo Finish lid primer is one of my ultimate favorites. They've released new ones and they come in different colors. So there's light, medium, white, smoke, maybe a dark, I can't remember. And from the looks of it, they're giving you more product as well. I can't be certain because I can't see the mil on here. But anyways, so I'm going to use my old one, but there's the new one. So first off, I'm just going to take Becca Banana. This is the Ultimate Coverage Concealing Cream. Hello list. I see you are back. I'm going to use this with a round top eye brush, just around my eye area and brow area, because I'm going to fill in my eyebrows as well. And just on my face, while I do my eye makeup, I'm going to moisturize. I want to try that new Tarte one because I swatched it on my hand and it looked so pretty. This is the Tarte Brighter Days, and then I'll prime later on before I do my foundation. But my skin's feeling a little parched. Oh my gosh, that feels actually very hydrating. And it gives you like a strobed effect, like it kind of just looks like strobe cream by MAC. It looks really nice. Brows. I know it seems weird that I'm going to use a tinted eye primer and I've just concealed, but it's just because my eyelids have hard out redness because they're so thin you can see every little vein. So I need a little extra. I'm going to use my fave, my Brow by Benefit, and a eyebrow groomer brush. And the reason I put a little bit of concealer on my actual eyebrows is it kind of makes my eyebrows go on smoother. Sounds weird, but it's just what works for me. Every time I find I do my eyebrows on my bare skin or just like moisturized skin even, it just doesn't look as smooth for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Ever since doing my makeup declutter, I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Like I've been meaning to do it for so long, and I often clear out my makeup, but you know, only a couple of things at once, not like everything. And I just feel so clean. This is the Tinted Brow Tamer, and I think this is a neutral brown. The sticker keeps falling off, but it's a nice brown color and I just like the way it looks. Alrighty, time for the eye makeup. So now I'm going to put on my eye primer. So I'm just blending this out with my round eye brush. It looks like I'm wearing like this mask of perfect skin around my eyes. I really like this moisturizer. Look how like glowy it made my skin though. Moving along to our Natural Love Too Faced palette. Here's how they all look. There are some beautiful colors, and as you can see, it's quite a natural based palette. Like obviously not natural, but just natural colors. And then there's some darker ones, like some pinky colors, but overall it's a very neutral palette to go with that natural theme. So I'm gonna try and do something slightly more dramatic and try to use some colors that I wouldn't normally go for rather than just straight up neutral. So I'm going to take a fluffy blender brush with the shade Nudie, and Nudie is this one. Okay, this is very pigmented as you can see, and considering we are blending on top of a sticky base, like this is very easy to blend. That is so nice. That's a really beautiful color. I'm just going to start with one layer of that. Might like sharpen it out after I'm done, so don't worry about that. And then same thing on the other side. That's really easy to blend. I can go in with a darker color later, but for now that's good. That was just to start off giving me a little bit of dimension because I don't really know what colors I'm gonna go for. There's this really pretty like pale purplish color, but I think I just want to keep it more neutral. I just don't know which neutrals. Like Honeymoon is absolutely stunning, look at it. I might do some of that Honeymoon color on an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put this, oh that's so pretty, look at that. I'm gonna put that on like the outer half of my eyelid. That's such a nice color. I thought it would be a little bit darker, but it's actually like a really pale, reflective, bronzy, orangey, peachy color. Stunning. I have glue on my eye. Okay, that color is really nice pigmentation. There's like no fallout. I don't know if you can see. So far so good. But I feel like I want it to be darker, although I might just do like a darker outer crease, just, you know, whatever. I'm going to take a crease blender brush with a darker color. I'm going to take Makeup and Chill down the bottom. I'm going to start putting that in the crease. I'm going to put that all the way in the inner corner. I might do like one of those half cut creases. It's going to look real harsh at first, but do not worry. I'm just going to slap the color on and then blend it afterwards. So once again, this color is really nicely pigmented and it's super easy to blend. They're like butter. So I'm just slapping that all the way across. And then I'm going to take my fluffy blender brush and that is going to look harsh AF for now. And then I'm going to take a little more and just put that right in the crease again. I'm going to go back in with my concealer and kind of carve out that inner crease area. Don't worry about all this because we can conceal. I'm just going to use a crease detail brush. Now let's go just above my crease so that when I open my eye you can still see it. I think that's the mistake I've been making in the past when I've done like cut creases. Like I've done them too in my crease so it just didn't look right. Whereas I think if you do it just above, it looks better. I love reading your comments when I do looks like this as well. Everyone's like, oh my god, I was so scared in the beginning because it was so messy and it looked really weird, but then it comes together at the end. I'm like, yeah. It's like me with every makeup look, it always looks messy at first and then I pull it together. I'm just going to use any excess concealer just like underneath my eyebrow to clean up. I just remember my dream from last night. I was on a roller coaster and they didn't strap me in and I was like being held on the roller coaster by pure gravity. Or like not gravity, like force, you know, because it's like spinning up and down and stuff, and I was getting held on because I was like pushed into it, and I was yelling at Hamish and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, and then he was just laughing at me. I think I'm gonna have to touch up that Honeymoon color because I completely just concealed half of it. Okay, I'm gonna take that same brush that I just used with the concealer and I'm gonna take a light color. I don't know which one. Cutie Patootie. Oh, that's so nice. Let's do that one. Cutie Patootie. It's like a pink champagne. Right up my alley. And I'm just packing that on. Oh, that's so pretty. It's going to be kind of hard for you to see on camera, but it's so nice. So far, the palette is impressing me. Now let's go with the same brush again and go into Honeymoon and just touch that up on the... I'm just going to put that on the center of my eyelid. It's so pretty. It's just like a really pale copper. That's probably a better way to put it. Blend that into the champagne-y pink color. So nice. And then I'm going to take Hot and Bothered, which is the color right next to it. It's a little bit darker looking. I'm going to try putting that just next to that. Yeah, that's a little bit more pigmented, like darker, I should say. I'm so impressed with this palette so far. I'm gonna wipe off my brush again. Might use Night Fever because it's kind of unique. That one there on the outer corner. I'm gonna layer Makeup and Chill on top of that as well, just to kind of make it a little bit more opaque because the matte's obviously a little bit more opaque and obviously this looks freaking horrendous right now. So I'm gonna tidy it up with concealer soon. I'm going to take a little bit of Makeup and Chill, the matte brown color, dark brown, and blend this a little and blend it in with the copper. Okay, now I'm going to do a little bit of glitter. I want to use this one here by OCC. It's in the shade Beige. I'm just going to use this Urban Decay brush and my Lit Clearly Liquid glitter base. This just came with one of the Vault palettes. I don't know what it's actually called. I'm just going to pack that right on top of that kind of orangey area. This glitter is so pretty. And now we can clean up this outer corner. So first I'm going to take a baby wipe, get rid of all of that glitter that fell down, and then just start to shape this. And I'm going to do my primer and foundation and concealer where I can really make sure that it's the right shade. For my primer today, I'm going to use the Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer by Urban Decay. This makes you look photoshopped without any foundation on. It obviously doesn't act like a foundation, but it just smooths and blurs your skin. Like, it looks like you just put like a massive blur all over your face. I'll show you. Do you see what I mean? My skin looks blurred. By the way, you guys have requested for me to do a makeup tutorial with no foundation, and I'm so gonna do that. I love that idea, but not today because I need to cover. I can't do dramatic eyes and no foundation. I just feel like it doesn't look right on me. I wanted to use up some more of my Benefit. So this is the Hello Flawless in the shade Honey. I still like rate this so high. Well, it's not like I still don't, but I just haven't worn it in so long. It's quite a natural kind of foundation, but you can really build it up. I'm going to use a round face brush. That colour looks so perfect as well. Okay, now for concealer. I'm going to use something different. I don't really like using this one under my eyes. I just find it a little bit too heavy. First, I'm just going to use some of the Charlotte Tilbury Retoucher Concealer and Treat Stick in shade Too Fair. I'm going back in with my round eye brush to blend it. I think I'm going to do some kind of like smoky under eye today too. And that covered pretty good actually, but I just want to put like a little dot of my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer in shade 20 Light. Just going to do like a dot right on that dark area, just for a little extra coverage. It looks so smooth. This freckle is the bane of my existence. Now for powder, I'm going to try this Giorgio Armani one. This is the Luminous Silk Compact, and it's in the shade 6.5, which I'm usually like 4.5, so I'm going to have to use a very light hand. Okay, so I've just got a little bit of my powder brush. I'm just going to stipple first. This is definitely warming my face up. It's quite dark. I'm not going to put it around my eye area because I'll use a setting powder, under eye setting powder there. Let's try this out because I haven't used it yet. This is Petal Locket Brightening Powder by Kat Von D. I'll use the brush that I got with the product. If you have XO Beauty brushes, it looks like the same as my paddle brush, just like a little bit bigger. Pop that under my eyes, I guess. Ooh, that looks really smooth. I'm just gonna like kind of pack it on in a triangle shape to brighten up. I'm covered in powder. And let's put some down here for fun. I'm just going to buff it in. That looks incredibly smooth. I didn't think I would love it because, you know, I'm so set on my Bare Minerals, but this one, it looks unbelievably smooth. Almost smoother than my Bare Minerals, so I'm impressed. Okay, so under my eyes, let's finish the eyeshadow off. I'm using a Crease detail brush again, and I'm going to take Night Fever again, that glittery color just there, and hope that it doesn't fall out. I'm taking a little bit all the way under here. I'm going quite dramatic. I join it up with that line there. I'm gonna leave that very inner corner free of color for now. When you blend this color a lot, the glitter just vanishes, which is expected really, because that usually happens. If you want the glitter to show, you want to use a paddle brush, like a flat shader brush or something. So again, going quite low. If you don't like your makeup to look this heavy, just don't do this step. Just keep it really, really close to your lash line, or just skip it altogether. And I'm just taking my fluffy blender brush. I'm going to use Satin Sheets. It's got like a golden kickback to it. Where is it? That one just there. And I'm going to put that right underneath my inner corner just there, and on my inner corner. Oh my god, that is so pretty. It kicks back, it's super gold. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is stunning. Some could argue it doesn't really suit that copper glitter, but meh, we're gonna roll with it because that is just stunning. It's so pigmented too. Like, look, one swipe on my finger and that's how it comes off. So first impressions on this eyeshadow palette. So easy to blend, beautiful colors. Of course, they're all just neutrals, but I think there are some unique neutrals. Do you know what I mean? So it depends what you're looking for, but the actual quality of the palette is definitely good in my opinion. Now let's do eyeliner. I got these new ones from Smashbox. They're supposed to be like waterproof and smudge proof and all that kind of thing once they set. But I just love the colors and they're so freaking creamy. I was swatching some on my Instagram story yesterday. I've started using my Instagram story so much more. I'm going to use the shade Moody on my waterline. So pretty. This is just like a kind of taupe color, and I think it just looks really nice in the waterline instead of doing black, which is going to be harsh. It's already a very intense look. That just kind of complements that color that I've got on the lower lash line. I'm gonna use a winged liner brush and my Black Track by MAC. This eyeliner brush is perfect if you like winged eyeliner. It's like the perfect angle to fit against your eye. Okay, it's a little bit crooked, because that always happens. This side's like flicked up more, and this side's more flat. I swear I'm the worst at eyeliner. Like, you can't really tell though. As I always say, once you've got your makeup on, like your eye makeup on, I mean, mascara, lashes, you can't tell. It's fine. It's fine. I want to use some of my dramatic party stick lashes today. Maybe these ones. They are called The Brave, the second to bottom. And it has been requested that I sell some of these separately, and I'm working on it. It's just that our current lash supply cannot keep up with our demand, as you guys know, because stuff sells out so freaking quick and we stock a lot of them, trust me. We've been trying to find an extra supplier, and it's a lot harder than you would think. I'm trying to find someone that, you know, has the quality I want, the prices I need, so that I can continue to offer them to you for cheap. So for my mascara, I'm going to use my Sumptuous Knockout. Can't get over how smooth my under eye area looks. Like, that Kat Von D powder literally made my pores disappear. It looks really good. So the lashes are on, I'm still waiting for them to friggin' dry and stick a little bit better. Now let's do the contouring and blush and stuff and finish with the highlighter and lips. For my contouring, I'm going to use my fave from the Tarte Pro Glow palette, the Sculpt shade, and my must-have contouring brush. This is the domed contour brush, and it's so easy to use. So I'm going to pack some of this on under my cheekbones. This colour looks so natural on me. Blush, I want to do something like pinkish. Let me show you my current favorite. I use this on the weekend and it's so freaking pretty. It is this color here. It's called Savored by Tarte, and it is freaking perfect. I'm going to use it on a tapered fibre brush, and I'm going to use a little, but it just looks so pretty, like a nice pale kind of pink. It looks quite dark, but once you put it on, it's like kind of on my skin tone, it's kind of like a palish berry pink. I'm loving the blush to look lately. And now that my blush straws aren't overflowing, I'm a little bit more like motivated to use blush more. Okay, now highlighters. So I have 3 shades here, I think. Okay, so let me explain why I think I might like these. I haven't even touched them yet. I'm just saying based on what I've heard other people say. So people are saying they're very buildable, which I love in a highlighter. Like, it's cool having really intense highlighters, you know, sometimes, but for the most part, I don't like intense highlighters for everyday wear. I just find that it accentuates like hairs and pores, and it accentuates, you know, uneven skin texture, and it just looks a bit crazy for everyday wear. Like, it often looks amazing in Instagram photos and videos and stuff like that, but not so much real life, you know what I mean? For the most part, I prefer something I can control. So like something I can build up and control the intensity and stuff like that. So these are supposed to be a little bit more buildable, and they're supposed to be natural, but they don't look natural. I don't know. I'm hoping I like these. So this shade here is called Ray of Light, which is probably the one I'll use today because I feel like it goes. This one here is called You Light Up My Life, and it's like a gold. This one here is probably what I would like typically go for. It's called Love Light, Blinded by the Light, and it's like a champagne, and that's usually what I would go for my skin tone, something quite light. So let me swatch Blinded by the Light. It's quite nice. It's still very like metallic, really reflective, but not shimmery, which I like. I don't really love shimmery highlighters. Like sometimes I'll go for them, sometimes I'm just like, no way. And this one here, You Light Up My Life, which is a gold, and that's actually really pretty. Look at that. And then Ray of Light, the one I'm going to use today, I think this is the least pigmented from what I've heard. It's just like more of like a natural skin tone color. Like, it's not as different compared to like my skin, you know what I mean? Like, it's closest to my skin color, so it's not as intense, which I'm still going to try this one today, and then I might use some of that on top if I want it to be brighter. We'll see how we go. So already I'm going to say, like, if you like stuff more like Becca highlighters and Ofra highlighters, which are like super intense and super reflective and a little bit shimmery sometimes and stuff like that, I feel like this isn't the product you will like. I think this is more for people that find those products too intense and just want something a little bit more subtle but still there. But let's try it out. With this product, I'm going to use a Shimmer Tulip brush. So see, I think that's really pretty. That's more of like my cup of tea. For people that like super blinding highlights, I guess it's not as good, but I like how it's buildable. Like, that's my favorite part. It's all down to personal preference, you know what I mean? Like, there's not gonna be one product that everyone likes. I definitely think I like them. Is it worth $30? I guess it depends on your preference, you know what I mean? For people that want something that's uber pigmented and uber intense, then you're not gonna want to spend $30 on this, but for someone like me, I still would. Yeah. I really like that. That's more my cup of tea. It's more of a glow, it's more radiant. It's not natural. Like, I wouldn't call this natural. I would say it's more of a natural finish though. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like a glow. It's like a strobe. It's not chunky. It's not too blinding and it's not too contrasting. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to take a little bit of the Blinded by the Light on my finger, just on the tip of my nose to brighten it up a little. I'm going to take a little bit just on top as well, just because I feel like being extra. It doesn't emphasize your pores and everything as much as some others. I actually, you know what, like I really like that. By the way, this is not sponsored in any way either. They don't even know I'm doing this video, so this is obviously my honest opinion as always anyway, even if it was sponsored. Like, I think that looks nice. And the packaging is so cute. I definitely do think that you're paying a lot for the packaging, do you know what I mean? I kind of don't mind because I'm a big packaging fan and the packaging is freaking cute. And I love the embossing. Ugh. So there you have it. Now for the lips, I feel like doing something maybe a little bit deeper, like berry or something. I'm going to use this lip liner first. This is called Viva La Vixen by Chit. I'm going to use this Galactic colour in Divine. It is the matte lip paint. And there we have it. That is the completed makeup look. So really pretty, like champagne copper eyeshadow with winged liner, big lashes, berry lips, and just really subtle kind of face makeup, bit of contouring, natural kind of blush color, and then that highlighter. And I really like how it all turned out. So am I a fan of the new Too Faced stuff? Yes, I am. I definitely actually really like these. Definitely look around at reviews before purchasing because some people don't like them at all. Some people love them. So you can see if it's definitely something you would like before you jump in and spend the money. Here is a close-up. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!